Headquartered in Charleston, South Carolina, Deyten Shipyards includes a number of full-service shipyards which specialize in repairing ships. The company was founded in 1962 by William Deyten, whose background was in the merchant marines. It is one of the largest repair facilities for ships along the eastern seaboard. The company also sells, repairs, and upgrades ships from foreign militaries, including those of Saudi Arabia, Portugal, Turkey, and Egypt. Since its founding, Deyten has been closely linked to the U.S. Navy, and in the 1990s, the company leased the shipyard that had been part of the Charleston Naval Facility on the Cooper River after this facility cut back on its operations. This new Deyten facility acts as its corporate headquarters and includes machine shops, cranes, and 3 docks. The company specializes in repairing commercial shipping vessels, including cruise ships operated by Carnival Cruise Lines. In addition to the facility at the Charleston Navy facility, Deyten has a facility in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, which is located along the Wando River near Charleston. Due to steady growth, Deyten projects that it will employ close to 800 workers in the coming years. The company employs workers in positions such as welders, pipe fitters, and painters. The company's current facilities can accommodate crews of up to 500 while a ship is repaired. The company owns 3 floating cranes and 10 pier cranes. Deyten is known for using a method called high-pressure water blasting instead of the more traditional grit blasting to clean ships and remove residue. This newer method is considered safer and cleaner and can be done in any weather. Like many other shipbuilding facilities, Deyten shipyards used asbestos until the substance was largely banned by the Environmental Protection Agency in 1989. With cloth-like qualities and a natural resistance to heat and fire, asbestos was a commonly used substance in many industrial processes. In addition to being a form of insulation, it was used to make fire and heat-resistant clothing and accessories worn by workers, such as gloves, aprons, and hats. The risks of asbestos were known as early as the 1920s. However, most industries and employers either withheld this information or were slow to act on it. Indeed, it was not until the 1970s and 1980s that industry and the government began taking decisive action to restrict exposure to asbestos and to adequately inform employers and employees of the risks of exposure. As a result, generations of workers, numbering in the millions, were exposed to asbestos in sometimes lethal doses. Additionally, there are documented cases of the family members of workers being exposed to asbestos through secondary exposure, such as through clothes brought home from the workplace. Asbestos exposure can lead to both chronic and fatal respiratory conditions, including pleural effusions, asbestosis, lung cancer, and mesothelioma. It may take anywhere from 15 to 50 years after the initial exposure for a condition to develop. Symptoms include being short of breath, coughing up blood, being fatigued, and losing weight. Individuals who know or believe that they were exposed to asbestos should consult a physician and closely monitor their respiratory health for changes. Mesothelioma is a rare form of cancer which grows on the mesothelium, a membrane that covers most of the body's internal organs. This cancer is treatable but not curable. Treatment can slow the progress of the disease and ease symptoms, but does not typically cure the body of cancer. When workers can document that employers knowingly withheld information about the risks of asbestos exposure, they may be positioned to sue employers for damages associated with health problems resulting from asbestos exposure. Thank you for watching. This video was produced by Asbestos.Net, a leading resource on all aspects of asbestos and mesothelioma. Our priority is to inform victims about the devastating effects of asbestos exposure, mesothelioma, asbestos cancer, asbestosis, and other asbestos-related diseases, and to advise them with a wealth of information. Individuals whose lives have been touched by mesothelioma have numerous questions and concerns. Their caregivers and family members also need accurate, reliable information. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma or asbestos cancer and need more information, we invite you to visit and explore the thousands of pages of oncologist-reviewed material on Asbestos.Net, to call our convenient toll-free number shown below and speak with a mesothelioma specialist, or to use the simple contact form found at Asbestos.net to request a free copy of our informative books, custom inserts, and DVD. Asbestos.net, information and help for patients and families.